I want to ask you a question today. Great to see you. I'm Pastor Fred. This is the follow through. Have you ever find yourself like in trouble? Like, I don't know how I'm going to pay my bills. Maybe you're coming up short, and you're like, man, what am I going to do? We've all been there, I think, in some way. Sometimes it's a little bit more desperate than others, different situations. But the same thing I want to see us to see is that God is faithful. All week we're going to talk about how faithful He is, how He provides, sometimes in a miraculous way. It's pretty amazing. I remember when I was in seminary, and I was going from my intern year back to seminary, and it was like, man, I went into a situation where it's like I had to pay rent, and I didn't have much money coming in, if much at all. How are we going to pay our bills? And in my mailbox was a check from the women's group at the church I had interned at. And I didn't know, they didn't tell me, but what a blessing that each month they had dedicated funds to help my family and I to keep going. And it was just such an awesome blessing. That's pretty miraculous to me, and I think that's awesome. And it just underscores what Paul says in Philippians 4. He says in 4:19, he says, "And my God will supply every need of yours according to His riches in glory in Christ Jesus." So what this is trying to say, using some pretty huge language, is like when we look at how God can provide, it's according to His riches in glory. Think about that. We don't have to worry about whether He's got enough. That term, His riches in glory in Christ. In other words, He's going to supply your need out of this like overwhelmingly huge storehouse and surplus of what He's able to do, and His power and His love and His grace and His glory and all of that. Now again, does that mean I'll get everything I want? Maybe not. Probably not. But what I need, He's going to provide. And He's going to even help me emotionally, help me spiritually to be able to maybe make adjustments that I need to make. So that I can, again, make some decisions that are going to help me if we're talking about finances or other things. He's going to help me. He's going to show me what I need and the moves that have to happen. All right? What an awesome thing. We can turn to Him, and He's got us. Remember that. Have a great rest of your day. Hit that subscribe button and share this with somebody. We'll talk to you next time.